Happy Thursday. It is about 6:30, maybe a little bit later. Those are my dogs. We have been up since 5 o'clock, and by we, I mean just me and the girls. We had to get up early to do, I was talking to myself this morning. Fun fact about me, you probably know this already because you do it as well, but I have full-blown conversations with myself. I thought that I really was convinced I had done a good job about making that my dirty little secret, but apparently everybody in my household knows that I do that, so I haven't done a good job. So having a full-blown conversation with myself this morning, and I was like, I feel like I live on a farm, you know, because I have to get up and do a bunch of crap before even the sun comes up just to be able to do the other stuff, like my other crap. So like I had to get up early this morning because Parker is having an outpatient procedure for his nose. Apparently this man has lived with the capacity to only breathe through one nostril, and that's why he keeps getting like the sinus infections. Don't take anything! No. Oh, okay. No water either. Okay. I love when I'm trying to like remind him of something and he gives me an attitude. Like, otherwise he won't remember. He hasn't been able to breathe out of one nostril, so he needs to get this surgery where they go in and they like crush the bones in your nose to create a wider pathway. Apparently that's been the cause of all his sinus infections. And after he had to get treatment for a sinus infection 3 times in about 3 months, we were like, yeah, this is not normal. So he finally went to a ear, nose, throat doctor, an ENT, which is what I've been telling him to do for years. Anyway, so he finally went to an ENT doctor, and yeah, sure enough, it's like they did the CT scan and there's like no airflow. It's just, how have you been living like this? So this morning, all of us are getting in the car, we're loading up, taking him to his outpatient procedure. But before we do that, I had to, you know, catch up on the stuff I need to catch up on. So right now we are caught up. It's 6:40, we're gonna leave at 7. He has to be there by 7:30. This one had to get up early. He fixed his hair just for you guys. I have had the clippers out all week. Today's Thursday. I've had the clippers out all week. Like today, I'm gonna cut their hair. Today's the day I'm cutting their hair. Today's the day. No, today's the day. No, today's the day. I feel like today might be the day. So the clippers are out because this one is looking a little bit like a woolly mammoth. And his hair doesn't grow as fast as Mateo's. Like Mateo gets 2 haircuts for every 1 haircut that he gets. Are you being nice? Are you being nice? So we had to take Rue to the vet yesterday. All I'm gonna say is her new nickname is Wormy, and she seems fine now. But yesterday she was pretty bummed out. So hopefully we're in the clear now. Are you a goat? A donkey? Do you want to show people your gujitsus? Just when you think they grow out of a hobby, they just come back to that hobby in full force. How many gujitsus do you have?
121.
We had to look up what the record holding Goo Jit Zu owner is, and I think it was 101. So there's a new record in town. And he's still like, oh, you know what would really like make me happy just with my feelings is if I had the other Minecraft Goo Jit Zu. What is it called?
Creeper.
The creeper. That would make me really happy. We were at Walmart the other day, and we bought he would always bring a Goo Jit Zu to his therapist's office, right? And I guess she lets the other kids use it too, and so it popped. So we were at Walmart the other day, and I didn't know Walmart had a clearance aisle, you guys. Apparently that's like Toys R Us for me, because, let me put you here, because oh man. My arms hurt.
Oh.
Hold on. Technology, everybody. Oh, stop. Oh no. Okay.
Stop.
So apparently Walmart has a clearance aisle, and there was a lot of good stuff there. We got a water balloon set with 2 water guns, and they're the easy fill ones, the ones where like the whole back comes off and you go, fill it up, cap it, for 20 bucks. Regular price, it was 55, I think. And we found 3 Goo Jit Zus on clearance for $4. So Daniel's like, can we get them? I was like, heck yeah, we can get them. Especially if other kids get to use them during their sessions, you know? So anyway, 15 minutes, we have to leave. What else do we need to do today? We had something, oh, when we bought our couch, one end of the couches, it's a recliner, like the ends are recliners. And one of them was like mangled, so it doesn't go straight up and down, it kind of goes up and then it like jerks and gets caught. So we called immediately when we noticed that, and they sent us a replacement like a couple days later, but it was like the wrong side. So it was like 2 left sides or 2 right sides, I don't remember. But the replacement of the replacement is arriving today, and that's really exciting because like we've enjoyed it thoroughly, even though it's pretty much broken. It's a great couch, you guys. I don't think I've officially given you a couch tour. What's going on over there? Oh, my brother sent me a reel the other day about millennials. It's like a millennial account, and the video was about the calculators that we used in the 90s and early 2000s. And one of the calculators was that gem one, you know, it was covered in gems. And I was telling Parker, I'm like, oh my gosh, I would have murdered for this calculator because my mom had it, but it was gold. It was gold with gems all over it. And I would take it when I was probably Daniel's age, like 10, 11. I would take it and she immediately knew when it was gone. What did a 10-year-old need a calculator for? I don't know, but I really needed it. I needed it because it was covered in gems. So I was telling Parker that I'd always take it, and my mom would beat my if I took it. So he got me my own gem calculator. Look at, isn't that cute? Now I can do this. Mateo, you owe me $12. Thank you. I don't know. I think if you were born in the 80s, probably only 80s, late 70s, early 80s, you know the importance of this calculator, and I'm pretty sure your mom had one. I'm pretty sure you didn't get to use it. Apparently you can still buy yourself one. You know, this is why millennials with money is a whole healing era. There's a reason why I have like, I mean, you've seen my desk mat. It's Sanrio. I am an adult child. These are all adult children with careers and money. Which is why we have things like this on our desk. And we're amazing cool parents. Right? Mm-hmm. Thank you. So I was telling the boys, I'm like, hey, do you know where this is, like this hospital is? It's an outpatient procedure. I think they do it in room. I don't think it's an actual hospital. I think it's like a clinic, but we need to map it so that when we take Parker and then we sit in the waiting room, we can go outside, like to go to the potty or something, and then maybe go get a coffee somewhere. Do you want to get a coffee? My kids don't drink coffee, by the way. What are you doing to my dog? Petting. What do you do? What do you do? Oh. Are we doing a roly-poly over there? Are we doing the roly-poly? Show me that. Proof. We thought we adopted a puppy. We adopted a raptor, a little baby raptor that like nibbles on things. It's funny, at 5 o'clock every single day, between 5 and 6 o'clock, she full-on attacks Parker. I don't know why it's funny, but it is funny because she knows when what time it is, and she knows that she attacks Parker, and it's like a playful attack, but it also looks really, really, really painful because she only bites him in here, like where your soft skin is. I mean, mine's not very soft because I'm muscular right now, but she only bites him right here in the If you have ever heard a 200-pound ultra buff law enforcement weapon carrying man scream like a baby, let your puppy bite them. It's so cute. Let me go find my patient though. We gotta leave soon. We need to do his pre-surgery interview. What is your nose thing called? Septoplasty, I think.
But Nose balloonoplasty.
Oh, look, we're matching. Did you do it on purpose?
Always. Everybody know you belong to me.
Property.
Because you're super hot.
Hey, you guys, you need to chime in on this. Would it be ridiculous if we got matching Rue tattoos?
Oh, heck no.
Like a little green line, just a little. We thought it was cute. But he's not on board, he just thinks it's cute. I'm on board.
Where would we get it though? On our bellies? Like Rue?
No, that would be weird. It would be anywhere you want. What is it called? I'm still waiting.
Oh. Hold on.
See?
I didn't know I was researching.
That's why I told him not to drink water.
Balloon sinoplasty. So you're right.
It literally has balloon?
Balloon sinoplasty.
Balloon sinoplasty. Yeah, it looks really cool. I mean, he showed me a video and like they go up with like a flashlight and you see the flashlight underneath their skin. So they know exactly where to place the balloon because it lights up. And I didn't know all of the front of our face was full of like sinuses. Like we have multiples. So anyway, they're gonna shove a balloon in there and then. This is super professional right now.
I think it's gonna hurt.
I mean, they shove a balloon up your nose and then crush your facial bones. It's just gonna feel like a headache. I think it's gonna be like headache pain, which you can handle really well. I cannot handle headache pain. Is that the lights?
Wait, hold on, let me get it back.
We need to see, I need to show my friends the lights. Just hide your face so they don't focus on your face.
Okay.
Not yet?
Here we go.
Okay.
So they're gonna
Ready?
put the.
Do you see the light under their face? Isn't that neat? It's like MapQuest for your sinuses. So anyway, we gotta leave in 5 minutes, but I wanted to update you guys on that because that's really exciting. I mean, how can you live your life? I kind of feel like this, it's not super similar, but when I had my explant surgery, the first thing that I said when I woke up from anesthesia was, I could breathe. You know, like it was this, it felt like I was wearing a corset and then they took it off and I could just breathe regularly. For him, he's only had airway like passage through one side of his face. And now he's gonna get it in both. And this is one of those surgeries that usually works. Like the percentage of success is super high and you don't have to redo it. Like LASIK, how you have to redo it after 10 years. So this supposedly sticks and works and you don't have to redo it. So if that solves a lot, that's gonna solve a lot of his problems. Maybe even his snoring.
I wouldn't get my hopes up. But I will be able to use my sleep apnea machine. Whereas before I couldn't use it because I couldn't get
You
enough
thought
air.
you were choking.
Yeah, I couldn't get enough air through my nose.
And I was like, he's probably just uncomfortable because I wouldn't sleep with that thing looking like Bane. But if it's just because he wasn't receiving air, then.
I couldn't take a deep breath. You know, I kept waking up like out of breath.
Now I'm gonna get that sexiness next to me. Can you go like, I'm gonna get you, Batman. How does Bane talk? He doesn't go like that? I just sounded like Batman itself.
I was born in the dark.
Look at his face.
You sounded like that.
If I ever want a reality check and to humble myself a little bit, I just need to hang out with Daniel for like 5 minutes. He's kind, but he's also brutal. You know who is like my ultra hype man will always lie to me just to make me feel better? That one right there, over there. Okay, we gotta go. We gotta potty the dogs, get your water bottles and your snacks, and bring a jacket just in case. Hospitals and clinics are always cold. You don't want one? I'm not gonna let you snuggle in me.
You can't.
You're not gonna get to snuggle on me.
You can pick her up. Look at that.
Oh, healing, healing. That's therapy right there.
But at 5 o'clock, you're dead.
Mateo's officially a teenager now and he's like, oh God. Remind me to tell you a story later about this book that I was reading to them about feeling colorful. Also, remind me to tell you about my new underwear. It will change your life. Okay, I love you. Okay, so Parker's surgery took like 30 seconds. That's Mateo's snack in the back, in case you're wondering. I told the boys, I'm like, bring water bottles, bring a snack, bring a jacket, because these clinics, hospitals can be cold. We were literally there. We got there at 7:30, and we walked out at 8:15. My wonderful, supportive, stepped up dad, magnificent, handsome unicorn of the world, does not handle anesthesia well at all, or medical procedures for that matter. I don't know if it's the same in your home, but in my experience, whenever a male figure has to receive any sort of medical treatment, I usually have the morgue on standby, and he's not failing me in this situation. He walked out and he was super offended that he didn't get to wake up peacefully from his anesthesia. I'm like, baby, it was just twilight anesthesia. He's like, they just rushed me out of there. I couldn't get my bearings. Whenever you have someone under anesthesia, I think that the layer of protection gets removed, so your vulnerability is exposed, and you could really tell how sensitive somebody is, or like that part of themselves that they do a really good job at masking. It really shows. And we just saw how truly sensitive he was. So cute. And he's like, oh, I feel like I got hit with a hammer. I didn't want to vlog because he really does look uncomfortable, genuinely uncomfortable. I'm sorry, but if someone went and put 2 balloons in my nose and broke my facial bones, I'd probably be pretty upset about it as well. Almost upset as I am with this traffic right now on a Thursday at 9:30. Everyone's speeding up on our sides, but our middle lane is just not cooperating. They're probably carrying gravel or something. Anyway, we dropped off the neurotypicals and we came to CVS. You guys, when I tell you, this is a first world problem, okay? So I need the no judgment zone engaged. I need you guys to be blindly supportive, sort of like how Mateo is of all my decisions, and just be supportive. So since starting HRT for my perimenopause and feeling like myself again and literally loving every part of my life, my mood has changed, I feel better. The problem is that my local CVS, and when I say local, there's at least 4 local CVS's to me, because there's a CVS on every corner. I wish there were that many in and outs. So there's a CVS on every corner. None of the CVS's near me have my estrogen patch. And when they do, they only receive 1. So I have to drive 5 miles away from my home. Now that I say it out loud, I realize how ridiculous this sounds. So I have to drive about 5, almost 6 miles away from my house. I have to pass about 5 different CVS's that are closer, because this is the only one that carries the estrogen patch in the dose that I need, but they refill it for me. I spoke to the lady on the phone yesterday. I was like, look, I have to come to your location, and I only get to come, and I have to come once a month. Can you just refill me for 3 months? Because when I was on the lower dose, they refilled me 3 months at a time, and it was fine. She's like, no, your insurance doesn't cover it. Sorry, my patient is texting me. Your insurance doesn't cover it. And I was like, are you sure? Because they covered it when it was the lower dose. Can you please check? And she's like, okay. She checks. Sure enough, she's like, I can order it for you, and I can have you pick up the 3-month supply tomorrow. So that's what me and my neurodivergent did.
Oh, yeah.
My mini-me. So we went to pick up Parker's saline rinse, the little pouches, and distilled water. And then we accidentally took a walk through the candy aisle, which is our kryptonite. I don't know if we should consider it a kryptonite though. Is it more like it could be like our Super Mario mushroom.
Oh, yeah.
We gotta change our perspective here. It makes us happy. So I picked up a bag of Hershey's milk chocolate nuggets. They are delicious.
Oh yeah.
And Mini-Me picked Twin Snakes. Have you guys tried those from Haribo? First of all, you have to like Haribo. And Haribo is like, you gotta have really good teeth because they're German style gummies. So they're harder, which I love. I even leave them open so they get harder. Stop. There's children in the car. There's a child in the car. So I leave them open so that they get firmer. But the Haribo snakes are cool because one of the snakes is sweet and then the other one is sour. So it gives you a little bit of both. Scratch that itch. This pharmacy isn't really that far. Like we're almost home. I'm ridiculous. Like let's all just agree with me, but don't tell me that I'm ridiculous. So now we are about to be home and I gotta make breakfast. Yay! I get to make breakfast for all of us, and then I'll probably get to make lunch. Yesterday, you guys, I was having a really like upset at myself moment on Tuesday night because I needed to do grocery shopping. And let's be honest, I was just on an app selecting what groceries I needed. But I was like, I'm so tired of making the same 5 or 6 meals. I'm so tired. And since I'm cooking 5-6 times a week now, which I was only doing 5 times before, I'm like, oh, you know, like I'm so bored of the same things that I keep making. I went on a Google search and I printed 4 random recipes. I did the first one yesterday, and tell your friends, tell your panda ants. Was it good?
Yeah.
I will link this recipe down below. I added, you know, I did my own spin on it. I added a little bit less lemon. I added peas so that we would have a vegetable. It was phenomenal. It was so good and it was easy. And it's 2 recipes in one. It teaches you how to make a butter, like a compound butter, which you can add to anything else moving forward. You can add it to steak, you can add it to chicken, you can add it to pastas. And so I made enough compound butter so we can use it again next week and maybe when my brother visits. I didn't tell you guys, my brother's coming to visit for a week in 2 weeks. I'm so excited, super excited. I'm a little less excited to get home now, but you know, we're gonna make it work. I'll have my sous chef here help me.
Oh yeah. National Dogographics of Rupert eating a bento ball. The exactly what we need on this TV show, Rue.
Oh no,
And she lost it. To intervene from the director. Oh, and she's coming. Oh, National Geographic has never had this much excitement. We're back on National Geographic, and Rue has an interview. What do you have to say, Rue? You lost it? Okay. We're gonna cut this part out. See this? That's National Geographic. Throw it. You got more. What's the dog doing? Rupert, don't eat the vacuum.
Click it off properly. You ready?
Wait, Peter.
There we go. There we go. Ready? Put on there. Good? Look in the mirror. Is it good? Do you like it? I can't. Hey you guys, it's a little bit after 12:30. Guess why I'm yelling? Do you guys remember how much money we spent on redoing our entire bathroom because that wall was leaking water and the water rose up and they had to carve out that whole wall because the water came in? Anyway, I'm in a very sassy mood, kind of like the filter looking thing that's happening with my camera right now, because A, I don't want to be exposed to black mold again. B, some kind of entity got involved in a shooting. So naturally, they called the most amazing evidence gatherer that they know to come out. And this man just had surgery and he's like, I'll be there. So I'm feeling some type of way. You know, like I'm really proud and I'm excited because that's my man's. But at the same time, I'm like, bro, you just had surgery. Your nose is full on broken right now. He had to stuff these little gauze rolls that I made him, even though he's not supposed to stuff anything in there because it was coming out. He should be doing flushes and rinses. Then I was giving these two gremlins haircuts. Do you see these good looking little gremlins? Those are mine. I was giving these gremlin haircuts. And in the middle of Daniel's haircut, we got our new chair delivered. That's this one right here. This is the new one. It works really well. And the gentlemen that delivered the chairs were super polite. They rolled out rugs and they covered the door and they look like gorgeous NFL players. But again, it interrupted my flow, you know? Like, look at this. This doesn't just happen accidentally. Like, this takes skill and concentration. Although you might not notice because he's in the zone right now. He's really busy getting programmed. And so, you know, I was like, this is it. My husband left, haircut interruption, black mold in my bedroom again. I told the boys, you wanna just go get ice cream? Because that would make me feel better. Would you like to emote anything about this ice cream we're getting?
What does that mean?
Emote is like express feelings. Would you like some ice cream? I'm doing my best, everybody, okay? What do you got going on back there, little man? Say hi to me. he does all these like faces, like when he's getting his hair cut. He's like, look. Sweet frog is so good. My goodness. It's like pink berry, but better. What's your froyo combo? Like if you have one. I know I have one. Ooh, our snacks got delivered. We order our pantry snacks from Sam's.com. And they usually deliver them same day or next day for us, which is really nice. So we've been waiting all day for that. But what's your froyo combo? I have the same one every single time. And even if we go to a different location or a different brand of froyo, I try to look for the same. I like tart, original tart, and coconut. Preferably both. Otherwise, just tart. And then I do fresh strawberries and mochi. And if they have coconut, I like Butterfinger sprinkled, like Butterfinger crumbles sprinkled on the coconut side. So it's like coconut with Butterfinger sprinkles and then the tart with strawberries and mochi. That's like my go-to. And it's one of my favorite that time of the month snacks. What's your combo?
It's weird. It's strawberry and chocolate.
Strawberry and chocolate? Strawberry what though?
Strawberry.
Frozen yogurt?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of neat. It's like chocolate covered strawberries.
It did not taste like that though.
No? I think Daniel's is cotton candy? Yeah? Cotton candy and strawberry?
Vanilla.
Damn. Is it vanilla? Oh, he knows. I promise I know.
Yeah.
I also promise Daniel is not selectively mute. I think he's a little flirty with the camera. So we're gonna go home and enjoy our delicious sweet frog. Parker is on his way home, so we'll see how he's doing.
Oh, he's on his way home now?
Yeah, he texted me when we were walking into Sweet Frog. He's on his way home. What time did he leave? Do you remember?
When we were starting our hair. 11? 11.
It had to have been early because I had made breakfast.
No, because we were about to do our haircuts and then when we
No.
But we were about to, but then we had to do the floor. It's in the middle between
We had to do the black mold.
Timeline.
I think it is. I think it's 10-ish. Barely 10. Maybe 10. I don't know. I do. I get like you guys are like right in the middle. But yeah. So far that's the development for today. Getting ahead of this mold situation. Getting haircuts. Not my best work. And ice cream. Whoa. Oh my goodness. That was dramatic. I bet it was a kid. That's such a kid truck. You know those little Tacomas? Such a high school kid truck. Plus driving like that is a high school thing to do. I can't say I ever did it in my Volkswagen.